Hi, John.
Hey, Tom.
First off, just what's Roman's status for tomorrow?
Roman is probably a game day decision. Still dealing with some pain in his back, and so just trying to be careful. But we also, our medical staff and our doctors are on it, and so hopefully we'll have him available.
I didn't see Jabulo out there today. What's up?
Jabula has been suspended for the game tomorrow. Violation of team rules, but should be good after that.
So it's a one-game suspension?
For now, it is. Yes.
Where is...
Let me expand on that a little bit.
Go ahead.
When a player does something against our standards or rules, and there's a situation like this, the player is always welcome back, because the idea is that they learn a very valuable lesson and then come back and are even stronger. So that's my expectation with him. I feel like I've had a really good relationship with him since the day he arrived. It didn't look that way the other night. So we're going to correct that, and I don't think there'll be any problems going forward.
You're playing Portland. You've had kind of a short week, but where do you feel this team is right now going into this game?
The vibes are high. We have momentum. We've played well against three very different opponents. We've internally made a lot of progress in how we want to do things, both on and off the field. I think the players are confident. Staff is doing a great job preparing the players. So, this is a really good opportunity for us to kind of continue that and to advance in a tournament where it gives us more opportunities to compete. We're absolutely feeling good about that.
Yep, go ahead.
Hi, Coach. You mentioned on Sunday the getting Portland to open up MLS play when it resumes, and obviously there are, I'm sure, normal type of things you want to avoid in a spot like that. But just for you, what are some things that maybe you'd rather not show or not have, knowing that they're coming around the bend once the regular season comes back?
So just philosophically, I don't think it's a smart idea to hold back when you want to go win a game. What I think is much more intelligent for us to do is play our best game tomorrow night and then reevaluate as we now need to come back into league play, because I know that they're going to do the exact same thing. And that's the give and take, especially when you're playing an opponent multiple times. What you show them the first time is not necessarily what you're going to present to them the second time. And that'll be up to us as a staff and as a team to try to get those decisions right. But in no way, shape, or form are we holding anything back, because this game's important to us. The League's Cup is important to us for all the reasons that I've already mentioned. We feel good about the momentum that we have internally. We want to keep that going, and then we'll deal with the return to league play when that happens.
Coach, kind of like building off of that, you've seen Portland once already here at City Park this year. Obviously, much different circumstances since then. But as you said, vibes are high. Is there some confidence knowing that you had a scoreless draw, and since then a lot has changed, a lot has improved with the squad since then?
Yeah, we look at that game because it can give us some really good ideas about how we want to play against them now. And at the same time, we've had so many changes that we also have to look forward. They've had two really good results in the League's Cup so far and have played a little bit differently. They were incredible on the counterattack. Their set pieces have been ridiculous. So those are just two areas where Portland has improved dramatically, at least in League's Cup they have. And so we have to be very wary of that. Looking back on that first game, it gives us some information, but I think you'll see that both teams have grown and adjusted and found some success in other ways.
And a player like Evander that has been getting better and better the entire year, is that a player that you're keen on?
100%. But he's not the only one. They're a deep, very talented team, have a lot of respect for the way they're playing, and they definitely have some quality players there. So a lot of challenges for us on the defensive side.
Coach, in previous games, Portland has given the ball to City. They are not a high possession team. With the new players the team has, do you think the team will be able to counteract that better?
I hope so. If they come and play the same way they played here last time, I think it's going to be really important that we do a really good job with the ball. We make them move. We open them up. Jen, we unbalance Portland. And then it's up to us to try to execute. And when those moments don't come off, can we be in a good position to get the ball back immediately and kind of restart that? I think that's going to be one of the keys to the game tomorrow.
With Tim gone, are you going to name officially a vice captain to take his place?
No, or at least I haven't even thought about it. I haven't had time to think about it. I mean, I think we have a lot of leaders in the team that have stepped up with the absence of Tim, which was kind of one of the things that was naturally going to happen. And it's been nice to see. Adu is certainly one of those guys. We put the armband on him on Sunday. When he came off, he gave it to Josh. I had nothing to do with that. I thought he might have given it to Kyle or he might have given it to Durkin. Point is, we have some guys that are stepping up and coming together, and I love to see that. So I'm going to stay out of their way and let them cook.
Will Edu be the captain if Roman doesn't play tomorrow? Would he be the captain again?
Yeah, I think so.
What have you Edu's gone through the ups and downs of this season for him. With guys coming in who he has known, who he has played with before, how is he doing right now?
Yeah, I think he's doing really well. He's stepping up as a leader, but he's such a good person overall. It's not hard to let Edu kind of have his previous relationships with these guys translate into how we're going to play on the field. That's nice to have. It's really good. Again, I can kind of step back and let those guys have conversations. Adu's really good about trying to get information from the coaches and translate that to his teammates. One of the reasons he's a really good leader.
All right, we'll go to two questions in the back. On the left first.
Coach, I know they're not necessarily like brand new at this point, but in the first Leagues Cup game, you get 2 goals from 2 new guys. How have you seen some of these new guys kind of integrate through this Leagues Cup process? You still have more MLS games to play, but especially the new guys step up, and with Tim leaving, those guys kind of stepping into a lot of roles.
Yeah, I think we've built with the new players that have come in and immediately, infused our attack. They're quality players. Cello, Seti, Simon have all done fantastic. And now we've gotten 2 out of those 3 to play a full 90+. That's another bonus for us because now they know they can go from the first whistle to the last whistle. We'll continue pushing the minutes in that regard. But then you also have some added depth. I mean, I thought Jake Nowinski was really good the other night. Josh is filling big shoes with Tim, but did a great job. Akil Watts came on and played a great game. So Indiana Vasilev. So we are kind of cultivating some depth where we can play in different ways, in different formations, with different personalities on the field. And that's another part of a team growing and developing.
How important is it for you to see production out of these guys like right away when they showed up?
Yeah, I don't want to put that pressure on them, but it is really nice that the 3 attackers have all found the back of the net, and all 3 of them said to me, that after that first one, they start coming a little easier. So hopefully that brings us all a little bit of joy because if they continue to do that, we're going to be in a good position to score goals.
Hey, Coach, I know at the beginning of Leagues Cup there was the general sentiment that this is a fresh start for kind of everything. Is that kind of mindset still carrying you guys now into the knockout stage? I know you said the vibes are high. Does that kind of fresh start mentality still exist?
Probably not at this point because we've been together long enough and we're trying to, we were working on that before Leagues Cup started. I would go back to the Seattle game, building off the positives and going into a tough game at Sporting and having a really good performance, where we almost get a W there, but then carried that into Leagues Cup. So I think for us, the restart is over, and it's about how we're just preparing and how we're coming together more collectively and bringing these new guys into the fold and integrating them into the team. While we've obviously lost, an important player like Tim, all of those things meant we just have to get on with it and do our job to the best of our ability. But that's where, having some momentum and having good energy around our team, some positive, constructive conversations, even if they were hard, have been very, very good for us.
And Totland, you just gave the day off in the last game, so he was okay?
Yeah, he's good. He's a guy that we probably pushed really hard in the month of July, probably more mental than even the physical load, and wanted to, at the same time, felt like Jake Nowinski deserved that chance, And again, like when you're trying to do all the things that we're talking about, building depth, continuity, bringing as many guys into, feeling that they're such an important part of the team, you need to have, more than just an 11 to do that. And again, I'm happy with that so far. But Tot's got a much needed day off.
Everybody else should be good, health-wise, for tomorrow?
Yep. Still, we don't have Klaus, Ras, or Joachim back, but everybody else is good.
And Coach, I actually wanted to ask about those three a little bit. It seems like they're ramping up at training off to the side. Are you happy with their progress so far? It seems like things are going well.
Yeah, it's just our head athletic trainer, Tyler Harris, is such a, I can't say the word I want to say right now, but he's keeping them working off to the side, and I'm anxious for the time when he'll let me have them with the soccer ball and with the team again.
How about your yellow card?
I'm not allowed to say anything, am I?
Well,
I would say it was a well-deserved yellow card.
what are the Leagues Cup rules? How many yellow cards can you?
I can't comment on any of that, or I'm going to get in more trouble, and I'm fine enough. So, we good?